So today is June 23rd, and here's my daily rant for the day. Okay. Now, I'm going to start this rant off with an image that I want y'all to look at, and I want y'all to just digest this information. So, a study recently came out that 32% of US adults can't handle an emergency costing over $500 using savings alone. Now, when people ask me why I left America or what issues do I feel like America is really facing right now, and I know I talk about the food industry, the dairy industry, big farm, but let's get into the financial issues of the average American citizen, because I did a whole video about the cost of living in America. Now we're going to talk about the fact that the average American don't have $500 for in case of emergency. They don't have it saved up, which is really sad because a lot of people think in a lot of different countries that Americans have this surplus of money. If you go to Nigeria and you they find out you're American, they just automatically think you have a bunch of money in the bank, willing to give to them, willing to support them, willing to do anything that you need to do to help them. When the average American don't even have $500 just in case of an emergency. So my thing is for my generation, my people. We have to be smarter. One of the best things that I ever did was decide to continue to make USD, but live in a country that is much cheaper, where the cost of living is not eating up my monthly budget. And I know y'all see all of this content of Black Americans moving to other countries, especially in Southeast Asia, moving to Dubai, moving to countries in Europe, moving to places in Africa. And that's because they understand that the cost of living in America is so ridiculous, like right now. Like, they don't really want to live a life where they're going to work every day. They stressing themselves out. They living paycheck to paycheck, and they not enjoying their lives. And I hope y'all understand, a lot of Americans are not enjoying their lives. They're working check to check. I've seen so many people in the generation ahead of me working check to check and really not able to explore the world, to find out what their God-given talents is, or just to actually have a happy life. Hell, my father is 65 years old, and when he got out of prison, he had to get a job. And now he has to work every single day. He has to make sure that he sell cars in order to make sure that he can afford this lifestyle that he set up for himself, which is a very high-end lifestyle. But he got to stress himself to make sure that he's able to take care of that Porsche, to take care of that house rent, to take care of those red bottom runs, which isn't a life that a lot of us really want. I don't want to be 65 trying to figure out, am I going to make enough money on this paycheck to make sure that I take care of myself? That's not the life that I want, and that's not the life that a lot of Americans are deciding that they don't want from themselves. Now, I understand that a lot of people can't move out the country. Like, their jobs, they have families, they have children. They like, look, I can't do it. I cannot do it, right? But that doesn't mean that you cannot take the time to have a side hustle that really is your God-given talent, that's going to put money in your pocket. That working one job and thinking that's going to be sufficient to give you the lifestyle that you want, that ain't happening in 2024. And in 2025 and 2026 and 2027, I don't see it happening either. It's time for you to come up with a secondary way of bringing in income so that you don't be stressed out, so that you don't have to overwork yourself, and that you can bring in money so that you can actually enjoy this thing called life. And let's be honest, the average American isn't happy. They aren't enjoying their lives. The people who you see enjoying their lives that live in America, they got a bunch of hustles, or they content creators. They have income coming in from several different ways, and they're able to actually do things to enjoy their life. But how many content creators, how many entrepreneurs are there really? There's not that many to say that the most of the population have the money that they need. No, it's a small amount. Oh, this hair. Okay. It's a small amount of content creators. It's a small amount of entrepreneurs compared to the general public in America. So this is my thing. Y'all have two options, okay? The first, oh God, this hair. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. There it go. Finally got that hair out the way. Okay, so y'all have two options. The first option is to figure out if you want to live abroad, where you want to live abroad at, how you going to make money online, and what country can you stay in that's much cheaper than America, where you can save up and you can make sure that you have money for your retirement, and you have a job where you're making USD, but you're spending probably less than 50% on that, on housing costs, food costs, right? So that's one option. Get the fuck out of America. The second option is come up with a side hustle. Really do some soul searching, do some shadow work, do just like some introspective work, and realize what is your God-given talent. What is something that you would want to do for free, but that can actually turn into a means of making money. You have to have a hustle. You cannot be reliant on this one job unless you're making, you know, 200, 300, $400,000 a year, then yeah, you can, rely on that one job. But just make sure with that salary that you're getting every month that you're investing, and that you're setting yourself up, because we all know how jobs are. They be here today and going tomorrow. And with the rise of AI, I'm pretty sure a lot of people's jobs will be eliminated in the next 10 years. And with BRICS and all this other shit going on, we don't know what's going to happen. A lot of these countries aren't dealing with the dollar. So the collapse of the dollar is probably going to happen within our lifetime, folks. We have to be honest with ourselves. So with that being said, what is your talent? What is your hobby? How can you maximize and make money off your talent? How can you maximize off the things that you love to do and how you can make money from it? Even if you like strawberries, why don't you start a strawberry farm and sell strawberries at the local farmers market? There's so many ways to make money to where you aren't dependent on just your job for your sole income. Because I'm telling y'all right now, as a day trader, I'm seeing what's going on. Y'all need to watch Bloomberg. Y'all need to watch financial news, and to see it's only going to get worse. That ass. It's only going to get worse. So it's time for you to figure out how you can create a business or a side hustle. And it's extra good if you have one that is based on necessity. If the pandemic ain't taught you nothing yet, it should have taught you that, guess what? Necessity stuff is popping. Okay, so when everybody can't afford red bottoms, they still need toilet tissue, they still need dish soap, they still need to go to the grocery store. There's certain things that are necessities that cannot be replaced with AI, and cannot be replaced with anything other than the need of the people. So y'all got some research to do, because this right here ain't it. It's sad. So this is my daily rant for today. I'll be back with more tomorrow. I just want to drop them little jewels on y'all, because when I find out stuff, I have to make sure that I share it with my people, because guess what? 2024, we about to be dealing with this stuff that our parents dealt with. When I become in my 60, 70, I'm not trying to work no job and stress my life. I ain't worked since 2005, y'all, to be honest. My last job was at GM Legal Department, and then I started working for the industry, and it's been on from there. So I can't even see myself in corporate America. But a lot of people in corporate America, I'm trying to tell you, wise up, boo. I'm out. Peace.